Hi, everyone. I'm Jason with the All Things Open team. I'm here with Fran. Please introduce yourself to our community.
Hi, all. I'm Fran Hinkelmann. I'm an engineering manager at Google here in North Carolina at the Durham office, and I lead teams in DevRel for runtimes and App Eco.
Excellent. Well, thanks for being here today. AI is our hot topic of the evening. We're going to get into some of that. I want to first ask, what's exciting about the future of AI?
I think everything is exciting. So much change that we really don't know what's coming. I think that's super exciting. I like the competition we have because that really helps to make the products better, make the models faster. I'm just excited to see what everyone's building with it. I think we don't know yet what's possible.
With all the excitement, what are some of the challenges that we're facing with AI?
The same as why it's exciting that everything is new. We don't know what's coming yet. Obviously, big questions about security, ethics, lots of work to still be done there, in my opinion.
If someone's new into AI, what are a couple things they can do to get started, to just get their feet wet, to test things out?
It really depends what they're interested in. I personally really like to go deep down into the basics, like the math is my background, so actually looking at tensors and vectors I think is exciting. But if you can try to build a model from scratch, using open source tools like PyTorch, do the example model on Kaggle, do a Kaggle competition. I really like to go down really deep in that level, but not everybody has to. Luckily, there's tons of different code labs and notebooks available online, Jupyter notebooks that you can work through without even having to sign up for any AI services. So lots of ways to get started without using that credit card.
What's the biggest aha moment or this feels like magic moment that you've had working with LLMs or large language models?
I thought function calling or tools calling is absolutely fascinating. You see it being used every time you see that AI demo where they're talking and they say, oh, hey, AI, turn on the lights, and then the lights are being turned on. You've seen those a lot, but if you actually look at function calls and what the API is, you're like, wow, that's how it works under the hood. I thought that was fascinating, uncovering that.
Excellent. If someone's not familiar with function calls, can you give us a little bit more detail about what's involved with that?
Yeah, so function calling is basically the part where you allow your chat LLM to be a useful assistant or agent where they can actually do something rather than just talk to you. On a technical side, you do that by implementing hard-coded function code, nothing AI, nothing non-deterministic, just regular code. It could be connecting to your database or calling something like the weather API or calling an API of an IoT device like your lights. And then as you chat with your LLM, depending on what you say to it or what message you give to it, it can parse it and be like, oh, this matches the function call or the tool that I've been trained to use. Let me send a command to the tool to turn on the lights. So it's basically the thing that makes LLMs do something rather than just talk.
That's pretty cool. Thanks for explaining that. Well, you mentioned PyTorch earlier. Do you have any other best practices or tools that you're using that you can share with the ATO community?
I'm a big fan of code assistants. Doesn't really matter so much which one. I'm at Google, so obviously please use Gemini Code Assistant. But they all have their pros and cons, and I think the really exciting part is that we're just in the phase where they're getting so much better. So even if you've tried them recently or in the past and it didn't quite work out for you, I really encourage you to give them a try again, because with AI, just 4 weeks later, a tool is completely different. So I found a huge productivity boost using it. I recommend everybody try them out every once in a while, switch around and then, until you have one that sticks.
Perfect. I've been playing around with multiple ones as well. So,
what's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I think they each have a different function. And so I've been using, is it Gemini? Is that how you say it? I've been using that for more creative writing and research.
Oh,
and I use ChatGPT for more refinement and consolidation and things like that.
Yeah. Cool.
Is there anything else you want to add to the podcast today?
No, I'm just super excited to have a local event here. Go North Carolina.
All right. Well, thanks for your time today. I really appreciate it, Fran.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.